Kazam stared at her. A job? He asked, sounding horrified. A job, she said firmly. Seeing Kazam's total dismay, Max couldn't help laughing. That was one djinn who was way out of his league. What? Then he ran to catch up with his mother and Travis. Everything really was going to be okay.
Aww.
All right, well, what's next? Dan, you got something for us?
Yeah. Oh, got a mailbag. First off, got some Surge.
Great. Another case
good.
of Surge.
You want to toss that in the fridge? Go ahead.
Surge.
Also, I got this. There's no return address. It was in the same box as the Surge here.
Huh.
I have not tried to unlock this yet.
Is that a chest?
Oh, there we go. Yes, it is.
Seems
a
awkward
chest.
as shit.
Okay. That's
I don't know if there's
Wow.
a note. Oh, yep. Okay. So we do have a note. Let's see who this is from.
Jeez.
All right. Hey Duders, been a fan of the site for a long time and I figured I'd send my first mailbag. I sent some assorted goodies for the crew, but there's one thing in particular I wanted you to have. I've been a fan of Mario Party since the first one, and it's a bummer that you've already played through them all.
Yeah, bummer.
I agree. I've got a surprise for you guys that you might not know about, though. My uncle works at Nintendo and gave me this prototype Mario Party game.
Of course he does.
That was never released.
That's
We
not
have the
real.
best fans.
It's been
The
one of
best
my
uncles.
It's been one of my prized possessions for years, but I think its rightful place is a giant bomb. Enjoy. XX Naruto fan 666XX. Great. Well, hopefully that's in here because that sounds pretty
Hopefully
great.
there's something else in here that's good.
Oh, we got a bunch of stuff in here. Let's see what we got. I don't know.
Don't they?
Oh, it's
like a battery
little,
pack attached
little
to
boom
it.
box and a. Well, okay, yeah.
Hell yeah.
There's some kind of. All right, so if I turn it on here,
Oh, shit.
Yep,
and then-
look at that.
and then what? Now what?
Yeah.
Put it on.
Make it better.
Oh, sorry.
Just go for it.
Oh, shit. There is something in here.
Oh my god.
Wait, hang on.
Well, let's. I mean,
Wow.
Okay, hand that down. I'll hold it up for the camera.
What,
Wait,
what does it look like?
Wait, was he being serious?
I think he might have been like.
That looks like it was made in a basement.
Isn't this like what they used to send out when you worked at that magazine?
Is there just a piece
Yeah, I
of
mean,
metal
like that
attached
kind
to
of
it?
Prototype cartridges
prototype,
and stuff
yeah.
like that are always going to look a little weird, but that's. It's got some of the. I mean, I don't think this is.
Is that part of it?
I don't know that that's part of it, but.
But does the rest look legit?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it looks like fairly legit. It's got the battery backup on it and the built-in speaker. So I mean, this
maybe we
is
should-
probably.
We should like call Mike Micah and see if he wants to like dump it.
I mean, we should probably just dump it
Oh,
or
can we
something.
just try to play it right now?
Oh yeah, we can try to play it one of these days. I mean, I don't know. It's I mean, it's
No,
Mario
like-
Party, so I
No,
can't
it's
imagine.
TPM. Let's just do it
I've
now.
already played all the Mario parties, so yeah. I mean, maybe we'll come back to it one of these days. But yeah.
No, I mean.
Cool. Thanks to
No,
everybody
no,
who
no,
sent
no,
it
no.
in.
What do we have planned for the rest of the show? We should just play that right now. I'm serious.
Well, it'd be great if we could, but we don't really have an N64 hooked up. But we will definitely get to this in the future, and that's.
I got one. Right. Player 3. There you go. Patrick, it'll be your first one.
Oh, great.
There you go.
I mean, this is probably like.
Check it off the list.
And there.
Welcome to fun.
And it's probably like a review build. It's probably exactly the same, and we probably shouldn't even waste our time playing it.
Hooray. We're doing this?
Yeah, Dan, let's play some Mario Party.
You ready?
Yeah, great. Yeah, let's go. Hey, everybody, welcome.
They're all gone. They're all gone. No, check in here. They're all gone. They're all gone. They're all gone. They're all gone.
Somebody call Alex.
Who?
We continue our look into the vanishing of all things video games by turning our focus on former video game website Giant Bomb.
That's got some of the. I mean, I don't think this is.
Is that part of it?
I don't know that that's
part of.
In Giant Bomb's final live show, we see what many claim to be the cause of what has become known as Gameageddon. Moments before the crisis, we see in this archival footage from the broadcast, Dan Reichert readying what would be his final game.
Yeah, great. Yeah, let's go.
After powering on the system, the feed cuts to static for 18 hours and then comes back to the studio post-Gameageddon. In exhaustive interviews with the staff, accounts vary. Many claim that days have passed between Dan powering on the system and what we see when the cameras come back. Descriptions of the events during that time range from the bizarre to the nightmarish. Many flatly refuse to talk about it. Whatever may have transpired, it was enough for the Giant Bomb team to quietly say their farewells and go off on their own, while the world still tries to put the pieces together and rebuild from the ashes of Gameageddon. The staff of Giant Bomb has remained in the shadows. Until now. Join us as we discover what's become of the Bomb crew in The Day Mario Cried: Life After Video Games. The shockwaves of Gameageddon were felt almost immediately, but sometimes events happen so quickly that many are left behind seemingly untouched, like whipping the tablecloth out from underneath a vase. The flowers may still be standing, but eventually, those flowers must fall. In this segment, we visit Alex Navarro.
Hey there!
Hey, how you doing, man?
Great to see you, man.
Thanks again for talking to
Oh
us.
man, yeah, no, I got your message. Glad you can make it out. Yeah, let's come on in, check it out.
Thanks again.
Yeah, here. I think I remember how to do this. It's been a while, you know. Is that where you want me to be looking? So like right there. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. What are we doing here?
So what have you been up to since the events of Gameageddon? The events of Gameageddon.
I'm sorry, the what?
Gameageddon.
I don't quite follow. Is this like a joke thing? Like, is this are we doing like a comedy bit here? What are you talking about? No. What? No. That's no. You're no. I've been here. You know, I've been waiting for the guys to send me the next Madden. Like, I've just been hanging out. Like, nothing's. I don't. Oh my god. I mean, the last time I heard from Vinny, he sent me a text message that just said he was taking some personal time, but I just figured that meant, you know, he was having another kid. I mean, he does that a lot. I mean, we were just still settling into the new studio. How's no one told me? I mean, all I've really been using the internet for lately is just like fantasy football stats and like animal videos. I go long periods of time not talking to anyone. It's just kind of par for the course. I didn't think anything was weird about it. There's no way. I'm gonna prove to you right now. What you are talking about is just nonsense. There's no way. Look, see? Touch my Katamari. Check it out. Look, video game. Did you do this? You came in here, you're fucking with me. This is a prank, right? Like, this is not really happening. No more video games. No more video games. I mean, it's been a year, for God's sakes. I've been just here this whole time. Like, no one said anything. I don't understand. How is this even possible? I mean, I've been collecting paychecks this whole time, for God's sakes. Did no one notice that? Angry Birds. Is Angry Birds still around? Are there still Angry Birds games? I mean, when you put it like that, sure. Okay, I get that. Hey, I'm on the phone. No.
Oh, I'm telling you, nobody told him. I know.
Can you ask him why he didn't call me, for God's sakes?
Totally messed up.
Yeah, video games are done now, so we might as well just forget all about Alex Navarro. I agree. Fuck him. My life has been a complete waste.
I kind of just feel bad about this. I don't know, I think
You know
I'm
what?
just gonna leave.
Screw it. Video games are done, right? They're done? They're gone? Alright, well, you know what? It's time for me to live my life. Time for plan B. Screw this.
Are we getting burritos again? Can you get mine with no meat and double tortilla?
Good day.
No. I want them to wrap the tortilla inside of another tortilla. Listen, I'll be there in about 30 minutes. This is a bust. Don't order without me, okay? Yeah? Alright, bye.
Lost in translation while trying to settle into a new life, a man finds himself scared and alone after Gameageddon. We caught up with Vinny, adapting and surviving in the wilds of New Jersey.
Just a little further up this way. You know, after the events, I kind of had to just use what I had around me, which, you know, for me, it's my survival skills, and I kind of, the only thing I had unpacked were my tools. So, we're gonna be setting up our number 62 jack plane trap today. This is always a good one for your smaller animals, your raccoons, possums. I once caught a grizzly with this. Look at this. I found this right on the ground. I found another stick. Nature provides for you. We want this to be perfectly balanced. Just all you gotta do is just gotta find yourself a leaf here. And we are gonna place that under there. And that's a dead rabbit. I have a pretty intimate relationship with nature. I could have killed you. I could have killed me. Why don't you go first? Just, you go. Watch. I'll watch you back. You know, kind of blend in around my surroundings, and you know, I've figured out ways to adapt. This is a little thing I've been working on. I've been, you know, distilling some urine, and that's pretty much still piss. This is, can you see that? This is ground up salt, and we are going to be able to take this. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it still tastes like pee. It's pee-pee. And we're going to put this on a couple of leaves, and that's going to give us about a 300 to 400 grit sandpaper. That's nice. See that? And we're going to be able to do some fine finishing with this. I have seen some stuff that, you know, no man should see. Like a spider or something under there. You know, it's food and hardwood are some of the toughest things to come by. They always have been. Some things just never change. Am I getting my shoe? You know, I'm not gonna say that I told you so, and that I've been preparing for years for this, but I mean, you know, I've been training a lot with my tools around me, and you know, it takes a bit of adjustment, but you know, nature is nature. Nature does not hold back. Nature is up in your face. Get yourself some good hunting chisels, okay? This will be good for something thick-skinned like a rhino. You know, you're still gonna wanna aim, always, for the soft palate. You wanna get it right in there, or nasal cavity. Just let nature be your mask. And so sometimes you have to get up in the face of nature. Breaks my heart. I don't want to, not kill her. I'm a regular guy. It's not like, you know, you just go out there and, I like pizza. We're gonna use every little part of this guy. When we get back to camp, we're gonna cook him up. He will be good eating. I don't really know how to make a fire. So You still recording? Why don't you do me a favor? Just hold it. Just back up for a second. Back. I'm gonna take this off, if you don't mind. It's I can unclip this. I'm gonna take this off. Hang on. Okay? Wait over there. Hang on.
No, our photographs are brand new. I'm sorry, they cannot come in here. Outside, please.
You just listen to me? I am surviving out there.
You are bored.
I am surviving. Do you want to see what happened to Alex? This is not going to happen to us and our family, okay?
Listen, we're having lasagna for dinner. If you want to come in and eat with the family, that would be rude.
You know what? Don't come to me when your tears wash away the rest of your fragile existence. And don't call this thing gross. He died for us. I killed this. This is for me. Mama make us some good food. Mama make us some good food. You can't have this. You can't eat that as food. We're surviving. Oh. Delicious. Max, don't touch that.
After dedicating his life to the then lucrative video games beat, Patrick Klepek's journalism career suddenly dried up. Luckily for him, he found a new medium in which to express himself.
Some people would call Evil Bong 3 Wrath of Bong a fluke. They would say, Patrick, you just refreshed an online poll over and over again that other people weren't interested in, and then you happened to win. Those people would be wrong. They don't recognize talent. They don't recognize true talent. I recognize my own talent in this post-video game world, and I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm turning 30 soon. Video games disappeared. This is the perfect time to realize my second act. My second act of writing a new trilogy of Evil Bong films made with Charles Band.
Please, I'm being interviewed here. You gotta be professional. Can you lay down? You're gonna be awkward. All right, let's do it. Let's do it again. Let's just do it from the top. I didn't feel good about the last
Patrick, I have to go make dinner soon. Come on.
Like, do you believe in me? Like, dude, you said you wanted to be a part of this, and
Nobody signed off on your new Evil Bong trilogy. Charles Band won't return your phone calls. If Charles Band won't return your calls, you need a plan B.
Video games were my plan B. That is nobody's plan A. This is plan C, and nobody has a plan C.
Charles Band hasn't returned my phone calls yet because I haven't even called him. What if I'm a one-trick pony? What if Evil Bong 3 Wrath of Bong was the only movie I had in me? What if that's it? Video games are gone. Evil Bong is gone. My options are limited out here. I came to Chicago. There's not a whole lot going on out here. I'm gonna call Charles Band.
Charles, friend, mentor. I'm gonna cut right to the point. I know we haven't talked in a little while, but it's because I've been baking up this brand new Evil Bong trilogy. And here's the thing these days. The Hobbit, they add another movie. It doesn't have to be a trilogy. We can make that third movie into a two-parter. Once you realize that I've come up with this great new idea, now I know this is a little bit radical, but this time the weed is red. Hello? Hello? The weed can be whatever color you want it to be. It could be 2 films. It could be 1 film. It could be 0 films. I hope you're still on the phone.
Well, maybe I should stop recording.
You can stop recording. Do you have a plan C? What's your plan C?
Video producer Drew Scanlon was always a fan of racing games. For him, the effects of the events were devastating. But where Gamegeddon closes a door, it also rolls down a car window.
You know, I think in some ways I saw this coming. I think that's why I played racing games. You know, I wanted to develop a skill just in case something came out and wiped all video games away. I would still be good at something. You know, after Gamegeddon, I went and won a few NASCAR championships, a couple at Le Mans, and then this past Formula One season I won 75 races in a row. But this is real racing. Three, two, one, go! Take the inside line! Defensive maneuver! He went wide! I'm coming down the straight! Yes! 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 Victorious! World champion! All this work. I'm finally champion. Thank you. Thank you. Video games used to be my life. Now, it's speed.
Fans of Giant Bomb are no doubt familiar with Dan Reichert's lifelong love of pro wrestling. That's why it should surprise nobody that when video games ceased to exist, the enthusiastic Kansas man set his sights for the squared circle.
Anyone that listens to Giant Bomb already knows enough about me to know that there are two things I love. It's video games and it's wrestling. And if video games don't exist anymore, I think it's pretty obvious where I go from here. It's been over 20 years of me watching wrestling. I'm not some mark. I know all the cool insider terms. I know about good work rate. I can probably take a bump. I've got my gear already. I've had this since before video games went away. You know, I was never that much of an athlete. I wasn't on the football team or anything like that, but I've probably logged a good 400 hours on No Mercy on 64.
Looks like he's never seen a weight in his life, let alone lifted one. I'd be surprised if he were 180 pounds soaking wet, but you know what? Kid wants to get in the ring, he's gonna get in the ring.
I think it's gonna take tops 2-3 weeks of training, and I'll be ready to take this industry by storm.
So first things first, most important thing, you gotta know how to bump.
Yeah, look, I know that's part of what we're going to do here, but I was hoping, okay, so I got a really good idea for my entrance and everything, and I want to talk about the pyro logistics. I don't know the venue where I'm going to be starting at, what the rules are with pyro, but if we could talk about that, that'd be great.
Your pyro?
Yeah. I watched Tough Enough. I mean, I think I know how to take a bump. Like, okay.
Who watched Tough Enough? Oh, Christ. Okay.
Hang on. I can do a better one.
You gotta commit to the bump. You gotta snap that bump.
Jesus. Okay. That seems really hard.
Snap those hips, slap the mat, tuck your chin, breathe out, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's move on. Let's just move on.
I can't imagine that there's many people that jump in the ring and immediately show off a natural ability for this business the way I have. I took 1 or 2 bumps and I immediately felt like Shawn Michaels in there.
Ah! Think you're ready for a hip toss? You want to bump this one, bro?
Yeah, I gotta learn it.
All right, well. You ready, bro? Here we go.
Do it again.
Well, your selling's great. Selling, I actually believe you're hurt right now.
That's selling, yeah. Yeah, I know about selling.
Great. That one wasn't great. Just stay there. Okay. Stay there for a second, don't move. Want to learn how to take an elbow drop real quick?
Oh! God!
Little birdie told me you throw a hell of a super kick.
Been known to, once or twice. Ask a former coworker of mine how that feels.
Okay.
No one's seen him for a while.
Oh, poor guy. Well, how about this? Can I see it?
You want to see it?
Yeah.
You want to see the super kick?
I want to see it.
Let's do it. Get up, you son of a bitch! Come on! Let me see your face! Get up! Get up, Joseph! Get up! Oh! I don't know. I think I proved in there. I mean, you saw it. I think I obviously have what it takes. It's something I can do. It's a world that I know and understand. Gotta go. But when it comes down to it, I just want to make sure I'm secure financially, and I think I'd probably make a lot more money just writing those Air Force Gator books until I die. I've always been kind of a literary type, so I think that's what I was built for. Since I'm not pursuing a career in pro wrestling, I know a lot of my fans are going to be saying like, oh God, Dan's wasting so much obvious natural talent. But when it comes down to it, I'm a focused guy and I'm 100% full-time Air Force Gator. This is my business, this is my livelihood. I'm going to try to make money off this in any way I can. First example, I'm working on the audiobook right now. All right, Troy, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Lick my asshole. Asshole. I mean...
that's good. Let's do more intensity because, I mean, he's in the middle of a huge fight on top of a tarmac.
More intense than that.
Yeah, he's kind of winded maybe.
Oh.
He's gone through a lot right now, and he really wants to pull the trigger here.
Okay, this is good. This is good stuff. This is good, really, really good direction. I mean, we could try and do it again. I suppose if you wanted just to be,
Let's do intense rage. With that line, with the lick my asshole line. Intense.
But you want to do another one of those?
Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm going.
You want to do another one of those?
Yeah.
Lick my asshole.
Not that fast.
No. So it's faster.
Slower.
Slower than that.
Yes. Angrier and slower.
Pretty slow.
Okay.
It's pretty.
Let's give it another shot.
Okay. Me is
Okay, if that was 20% speed, let's do one at 80.
One at
80 and angry.
Math.
It's 4 times.
I'm just gonna wing it.
Okay.
Just gonna wing it. I don't even need the script.
Okay, let's go.
Lick my asshole, asshole. I don't know if that's really what you want.
It'll work for now.
Gameageddon may have taken away video producer Jason A. Stryker's crew, but it couldn't shake his determination. Ever the professional, he soldiers on, creating new Giant Bomb content.
Well, since the incident, we've just been hard at work trying to keep things rolling. We owe it to our fans to keep producing content. So, we still do stuff like UPF. Actually, in fact, do you want to go say hi to the guys? We got a shoot going on right now. Here we go. Watch your step. What's up, guys? Sorry I'm late. Got a film crew. They're, I don't know, filming something. We got Rory, Dan, Brad. There's Jeff. Drew. How's it going, man? Yeah, that's our crew. All right, everybody, UPF in 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody, it's Friday. I'm Jeff Gertzman, and I hate video games. Drew, I hear you've got a game for us to play. Looks like Nintendo Monopoly. Let's give that a shot. Oh, Monopoly. Oh, that's boring. I'm just gonna be sleepy, bro. Oh, God. Nope, that's so wrong. Okay. Just gonna go upside down. There we go. I mean, we're doing all right with our video games. Giant Bomb was never explicitly about video games to begin with. I mean, we've got lots of other interests. We've got wrestling and snack foods. Pogs, sometimes. So yeah, even without video games, I think we'll be all right. So in our downtime, we're trying to figure out what the hell happened to trigger this event. As far as I can tell, it's when Dan got that Mario Party cartridge. All right, guys, so remember, we got the cartridge. It was in this box. So Dan, I need you to pull out this guy, and then you just pop it in, right? And then you power it on. Take Dan, you power it on. I don't want to alarm you, but I think Dan is the reason that this all happened. I think Dan's the one. I mean, of course it's Dan. What am I gonna do?
Dan destroyed video games. I could have played Street Fighter 5. God damn.
For the Dota-loving Brad Shoemaker, things were especially hard. His mind warped by the loss of his favorite game, he tried desperately to rekindle the magic.
Not gonna lie, it's been pretty tough without video games. I've got all this free time now that used to be filled with, you know, playing stuff. But I got a secret. One game survived. The one true game survived. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today for an exciting match. We have got Team Secret versus Na'Vi. Former teammates clashing with each other. Na'Vi, led, of course, by the ever-popular Dendi, playing his signature Spock mid. Going up against his former teammate. Yeah, you know, I'm feeling really good about my burgeoning kind of esports casting career, you know? It's going so well that they've actually invited me to cast matches at the International 9 this weekend. I'm super excited about it. It's, I heard they sold all the tickets in like 6 months. You know, demand is off the charts. It's gonna be amazing. Here comes Na'Vi. They're looking for position. They're looking for a team fight. And then there's Enigma with the blink, and then Black Hole! Yeah, so I just got back from the International 9 in Seattle. I mean, the merch up there, just totally incredible. Like, look at the craftsmanship on this thing. But the best part, I was walking around outside where the food trucks were, and I looked over in this alleyway. There was this guy there. He had like a whole cardboard box full of like the rarest Dota couriers you've ever seen. It's like stuff like fresh from China, like they hadn't even made it over here yet. I gave him like $500 for this one-of-a-kind courier. I can't wait to try it out. So yeah, this is that courier I was talking about. It's pretty sweet, right? Like, I think the animation is like incredible. And you should see the particle effects when it flies. It's crazy. And oh, and they've got like 2 styles on it too. It's like, this is the default, and then you can change it to like this red and white pattern. It's cool. They put all this work into this thing. It's crazy. Okay, here you go, Gwenny. You just take this tango, okay? This is the thing that's gonna give me all my HP back. So you just put this on yourself and fly to where I am. Like, I'm gonna hit F3 now, and you're just gonna go, right? Oh, watch out for that catapult. Ah! Suck it, Doom. Yeah, that's right. Oh no, I'm on fire. I need tangos. Courier! 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 Where's my courier? What? Courier! Where's the courier? If you could just... I'm hitting F3 now. No, Gwen, you don't understand. I hit F3, and then you take my items out of the stash. There you go. Now, F3, go, Gwen. Go! Go! I need to heal. I just got ganked. Gwen! Yeah, so, that match didn't go so well. You know, if I had had my items, maybe things would have gone a little bit better. Gwenny! I need my tangos! You know, I'm optimistic. I think maybe just a little more training, this courier is gonna work out okay.
Lead editor Jeff Gerstmann was sure to be the hardest hit by the loss of all video games, but at least he'd gained back hundreds of square feet in his palatial suburban home. We caught up with the 2014's first runner-up in the category of Trending Gamer at the Game Awards in his shared office space in San Francisco to find out how he's been getting on.
Well, with no video games left to kind of like review or preview, I quickly kind of discovered that I had no marketable skills whatsoever. For me to review video games, like, naturally, video games have to exist, and in a world where they don't exist, like, clearly someone has to invent them. So, Clown Swarm. It's just another day at the circus. Or is it? Enter a world where you are surrounded by clowns, perverted clowns, attempting to rub up against you to generate obscene body heat. You're armed with a pie cannon and a wood rasp. Get to work. You can see that in your head. You know, that is a capital V, capital G video game. Wreckhouse. That's a hashtag, big social, huge. Step into the angry boots of Don, the human wrecking ball Roberts, as he bolts himself to a crane and tears the house down. Literally. Then get online and share your greatest smashes on all your favorite social networks. People are like, what's this Wreckhouse? I want to know more about this. Bam, video games. Just taking advantage of everything that's out there and just bringing it back to me. Let's see what we got here. Bike 2. When we asked the creators of 2009's Game of the Year, Bike, how they were going to make the sequel even crazier, they told us Bike 2 has more scorpions. Nuff said. I mean, boom. If you truly want to try to appeal to the masses, you need something, you know, like something that anyone can kind of pick up and play. It's not like super actiony, like, oh, I got to be good at this controller stuff. So we needed a word game. Iconoclash. This is a word game. You haven't spelled words until you've spelled them with Pope Benedict XV, Pope John Paul II, and Eric Pope. Double your score by employing papal power and getting even against your opponents with a little divine intervention. They'll be calling you Pope Vocabulary the Ninth in no time. We don't have it secured, but we're gonna get the Pope license to bring the popes into the game, like little, you know, kind of wild cards, like just push the Pope buttons and your papal power, you know, it's like this whole thing. Steel Infiltrator Alpha. The world's first fully automated office is up and running. And all is well at Acme Robot Enterprises until one day, the entire office cuts itself off from the outside world. It's up to you, a drone operator sitting in an air-conditioned facility deep underneath Colorado, to invade the office and murder every single robot before it can carry out Acme's true mission, to exterminate all human life. You know, that could happen. Like, there are people in a bunker right now that's probably got really good air conditioning. Stormdark 2, Revenge of the Winter's Fist. It probably has swords in it. I don't know, like I don't have... Probably swords. All right, so people like stuff they can see more than, you know, hearing people talk, apparently. So I present to you, for the first time anywhere, Bike 2. You know, you get your bike, you got a sick ramp here. Fans of the original Bike are really gonna be blown away by this stuff, just by the level of detail. I mean, look at that bike. Look at that bike. Here we have Steel Infiltrator Alpha. This is you kind of entering the facility. You know, there are searchable desks and filing cabinets and that sort of stuff. And then there's the tank boat boss. It's a tank, is it a tank, is it a boat? Like, you don't know. Like, you're gonna find things in this world that like don't make sense at first. Tank treads, but a boat body, like, does it float? Like, maybe we'll find out, maybe we won't. Iconoclash, you know, word game gonna be huge with, you know, the crowd of people that like vocabulary and words and thinking. You know, it's like a thinking sort of game. There are words hidden in here that you can unearth and find. For example, hat, H-A-T, hat. You find hat, that increases your papal power, gets you a little bit closer to employing one of these Pope wild cards. It's gonna be very big, like, words are huge. Everyone loves words. All right, so we have Clown Swarm. You have to watch out. These clowns are trying to get you, do disgusting things to you. You've got to keep them away. You're flinging these pies, these evil clowns. Look at these clowns. 1, 2, 3, 4 clowns swarming on you. It's crazy. And then also Mikey's over here. Mikey's pretty cool. You should look out. Mikey's in it too.
What about Wreckhouse?
Wreckhouse, hashtag Wreckhouse. Yeah, that's still in the. You know what? What you want to just work on? You want to jam it out? I mean, they give us a whiteboard in this room, so, you know, I can. We'll need a ground. Okay, so we got ground, cranes. In this world, have tank treads. So we'll say the building's kind of seen some damage. It's kind of messed up. From where it's just missing part of the building. Up here we have like a penthouse kind of elevator door thing. H-A-U-S, penthouse, and there's just sparks and stuff flying out of here. A couple windows, and then, you know, door at the bottom. Again, just realism, just want people to be able to feel like this is a real world. Guys like out here going like, wait! But he's probably a criminal, so you probably want to smash him. We've got a police meter here, so like we'll use, like, I don't know, like stars or something. You got to dodge the bullets, swing, hit the building. It's got to be shareable, so, you know, we want like a F, like for Facebook, so you can share. We should probably, I mean, this is like Can you take like a picture? Do you have a camera? Do you have like a phone? Can you take a picture of this and just like email it to me? This is good. This is good. Hashtag Penthouse. There's so much just like money riding on this, like, you know, like me being like the father of video games on the magazine, all that stuff. That's going to be a fun ride, and you know, I could really use the money. So, yeah, we're hoping. I'm pretty excited about getting this money coming in, and if the video games get made, like, I mean, like, who cares, right? It's video games, like, come on. Yeah, could you just not use any of that last bit? Because I could be like off the record, like you and me, and you just like forget all that stuff. Cool.
Matt Rory, lover of dogs and support emails, was hit hard by the loss. Aimless, he looks for meaning in our cruel new world.
It was a busy time at Giant Bomb before this all happened, you know. Just hours every day, trying to deal with moderators, support emails, social media, being on the forums, all that kind of stuff. It really, really took a lot of time out of my day. I barely even had time to play video games for the most part. But then everything changed when the games went away. I was drifting, it was kind of purposeless. I didn't have any more PayPal accounts to deal with or support emails to go through. I tried to keep myself busy with hobbies, but something just didn't feel right. I had always had this feeling like there was something greater in store for me, something just around the corner. And one day I realized what it was. I knew exactly what I had to do. So now I'm just, you know, so much more happier this way. There's no real work to deal with. I don't have to worry about anything. I get fed all the time. I go on walks, play with toys. I have a master. I get to sleep all day if I really want to. And you know, really, when you think about it, oh, sorry guys, I gotta run.
Brad, press A. Brad, press A. Press A. Just roll the fucking dice, Brad. Roll the. Just press A. Roll the goddamn dice.
Brad.
So we keep playing fucking Mario Party.
Oh, thank God. Turn 42.
Oh, thank God.
Does this ever end? We're doing 50. We always do 50.
Why?
Because no one ever does that.
Because fuck you, that's why. Because fuck me, that's why.
You guys wouldn't believe the dream I just had.
Dream's a nightmare. This is Mario Party. It's a fucking nightmare.
The nightmare's not going.
This game's a piece of shit. This version isn't even done. Somehow it's fucking manages to be worse than the final product.
You should appreciate this.
How many fucking times do I need to sit here and rotate the stick to fucking...